Welcome back to another strength vlog. My name is Zack Kravits, and in last week's video, we looked at the big picture. We talked about that we need to look at how many calories we're consuming per week, not just per day. If you haven't seen this video, I'll throw up a link in this general vicinity somewhere in here. Click the link, it'll open a new window, watch it, and then come back to this video. Now in this one, we're gonna get a little bit more specific for you, and we're gonna talk about the very first step you need to take in order to start your weight loss journey. And that is finding your maintenance calories. Actually, how to find your maintenance calories. And there's multiple ways to do this, but I'm gonna talk about two ways in this video. The first way requires a little bit more effort from you, but you get a more accurate number. So, we're gonna use Chris as an example again, since I used him in the last video. And what Chris has done for 2 weeks, he has weighed himself every day and tracked how many calories he's consumed every day. So we have 14 numerical values of weight and calories. So we averaged his weigh-ins. Week 1, he weighed 180.2 pounds. Week 2, he weighed 180.7 pounds. Now this number right here, 3,030 calories, this number is the average of week 1 and week 2's calorie intake. So Chris, for 2 weeks, he averaged 3,030 calories per day. That's his average. So what do we do with this information? We have an average weigh-in for week 1, an average weigh-in for week 2, and an average caloric intake for 2 weeks. So if we compare week 1 and week 2's weigh-in, there is a half a pound surplus. Chris moves up in weight by 0.5 pounds. So that means he's actually in a surplus. He is gaining weight. He gained half a pound. If Chris eats 3,030 calories every single day, he's going to gain half a pound per week. Obviously, we don't want this to happen, but with this information, we can find our maintenance calories because we know the 3,500 calorie rule. And this works for males and females. I repeat, this works for males and females. So if you were to subtract 3,500 calories from your weekly maintenance caloric intake, you're going to lose 1 pound. Because we know that works, we're going to multiply 3,500 by 0.5 and we get 1,750 calories. What does this number mean? This means Chris is in a surplus of 1,750 calories. So now we know Chris's caloric surplus per week, which is a total of 1,750 calories. He was averaging 3,030 calories every single day. So we need to multiply this number by 7 to get the weekly caloric intake, which is 21,210 calories. Then we subtract the surplus of 1,750 calories and we get 19,460 calories. If Chris consumes 19,460 calories per week, he isn't going to gain or lose any weight. And that is how you find the maintenance calories. Woo! That was a lot of work. And finally, the second way to find your maintenance calories, a lot easier way to do it, but a little bit less accurate. You're gonna go to iifym.com/TDEE calculator. That is some crap handwriting, but I'm gonna put the link to this website in the description box below. It's gonna ask for very basic information, your height, weight, whether you're male, female, how active is your lifestyle, how many workouts you do per week, stuff like that. It's gonna spit out a number of calories to consume per day so you don't gain or lose any weight. And like I said earlier, it's not gonna be as accurate as this number right here. But both ways are perfectly acceptable, just that the first way is going to get you a more accurate number, because these generators don't really know your metabolic rate. They don't really know how truly active you are. So you might have to play around with your maintenance caloric intake using this versus this. But it is a lot easier just to do it this way. And now the next big question we have to answer is, how do we break this number down into how much cardio we should do, what our workout should look like, and how many calories we should consume per day? And that I'm gonna answer in next week's video. I wanna thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. Share it with your friends if they can benefit from it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.
Work so fucking much, my greatest fear is I'ma die alone. Every diamond in my chain, yeah, that's a milestone. I'm loving it. Calling me, asking me for money, man. The only thing I'ma give you motherfuckers is a dial tone.